clear. If the industry burns,
So fast? Turn to your local Super One Foods. Whether it be wings and dip for watching the big game, or simply a delicious healthy meal that's sure to satisfy even the picky eater in your family, we have you covered with convenient grab-and-go food options, all at the affordable prices you've come to expect. So leave the cooking to us and stop by your neighborhood Super One Foods, serving you lower prices and better choices.
With me today,
We're gonna have a good time.
you've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh! Specific answer.
They're learning quick.
Can we Google it?
Whatever. Okay.
All business
He's a quick
assets.
study.
There's so many words I want to say. Be careful. It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Superior, known for top academics and a close-knit, supportive community in a region renowned for its natural beauty. Our campus sits just minutes from the western tip of Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. It's a superior place to be. Come on, let me show you around. We'll start our tour here in the Yellow Jacket Union, the hub of campus. Here, students can study, play a game of pool, chill by the fireplace, or grab a bite to eat at one of our various dining options. Whatever you're hungry for, you'll find it here. The flags here represent our international students, who make up 10% of our student body. At UW Superior, you'll make friends from all around the world. Right outside the Yellow Jacket Union is the Quad, with our two oldest buildings, Old Main and Erlandson Hall, on the other side. When the weather's nice, you'll always see students hanging out here, studying, or meeting up with friends.
And now, I'm going to show you Swenson Hall, a popular place for students to come out and study. It's open 24 hours a day for those who get their best work done late at night. With a 14-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, most of your classes will be in rooms like this, with professors that know you by name and are happy to work with you. Swenson is also home to our writing center and the new esports lab, where club and varsity gaming teams practice and compete, and students can enjoy open rec hours. Here we are in Barstow, home to our natural sciences department, where students participate in hands-on research alongside faculty. The Holden Fine Arts Building is home to our outstanding visual arts and music departments here on campus. Here you'll find art studios and galleries, And the Mannion Theater, a great place to catch a concert, play, or musical put on by our students.
And now we're at Ross Ox Hall, which is just a few blocks away from campus. With 6 residence halls to choose from, there's a place for everyone. And living on campus is one of the best ways to make new friends here at UWS. In the Merkovich Wellness Center, you'll find a fitness room, weight room, indoor climbing wall, an indoor track, and much, much more. Also in the MWC is the Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium, where you'll cheer on our Yellow Jacket athletics teams. It's not just what's on campus. Nearby lie the Twin Forts, Superior, Wisconsin, and Duluth, Minnesota, offering tons of opportunities for dining, shopping, hanging out, and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick.
Together we learn.
Together we study.
Together we research.
Together, we compete.
Together we climb.
Together, we perform.
Together we relax.
Together we are a community.
Together we are superior.
Let's put our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically. Yellow Jacket, 2-3.
fast? Turn to your local Super One Foods. Whether it be wings and dip for watching the big game, or simply a delicious healthy meal that's sure to satisfy even the picky eater in your family, we have you covered with convenient grab-and-go food options, all at the affordable prices you've come to expect. So leave the cooking to
Good evening. Soccer here on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC network. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex here in Superior. Well, the Yellow Jacket men's soccer team returning home to take on Northland College here in a UMAC conference contest under the lights here in Superior. The Yellow Jackets coming into this contest with a record of 5-2-2 overall, a perfect 4-0-0 in the UMAC. They're tied for first place in the conference standings as of now with Crown College. Joe Mooney in his 17th season at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program, 216 wins, 97 losses, and 27 draws. for Coach Mooney thus far, the all-time winningest coach in Yellow Jacket men's soccer history. The Yellow Jackets continued their undefeated start to the conference campaign by shutting out Bethany Lutheran 2-0 on Saturday at Shields Field in Mankato, Minnesota. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets took the lead 10-19 in the opening half when Jake Kidd scored his third goal of the season off an assist from Alfie Hudd to give UWS a 1-0 lead that would carry over into the intermission. In the second half, the Yellow Jackets drew a foul on the Vikings' Gus Van Eldik at 61-12 inside the 18-yard box. That resulted in Josh Bellamy netting his third goal of the season from the penalty spot to make it a 2-0 contest. The Yellow Jackets from there just buckled down defensively and allowed the Vikings just 5 shots for the game and 2 on goal to post a shutout. With the win, UWS has now outscored its first 4 UMAC conference foes by a combined 17-0 margin. Alex Paredes got the win in goal for the Yellow Jackets, making 2 saves to pick up his 4th shutout of the season. Harry Ambler, by the way, in the starting lineup tonight, is the reigning UMAC Defensive Player of the Week. So the Yellow Jackets trying to maintain that first place standing in the UMAC in this game here tonight against the Northland team that's still looking for their first victory of the 2024 campaign. The Lumberjacks 0-7 on the season, 0-4 in the UMAC. That's in 8th place right now. Lee Dennis in his first season at the helm, taking over for Greg Gilmore, who left the program last year. They are coming off of a 2-0 loss to Minnesota Morris in their last contest that was played on Saturday at Ponzio Stadium, 70 miles to our east in Ashland. In that contest, the Cougars and the Lumberjacks played to a scoreless draw through 45 minutes, despite Morris holding a 10-4 edge in total shots in the opening half. The Cougars broke through for the contest's first goal at 50-56 when Whitaker Root scored his first goal of the season off an assist from Aaron Mackel to give Morris a 1-0 lead with just under 40 minutes remaining on the clock. Mackel then would net the Cougars' second and final goal of the contest just 2:25 later off of a helper from Andreas Garcia to make it a 2-0 final. For the contest, Morris held a 19-8 edge in total shots, including an 8-5 advantage in shots on target. Rodrigo Chavez, who will be in goal tonight for the for the Northland College Lumberjacks, made 6 saves to take the loss. This pregame show, by the way, sponsored by National Bank of Commerce, with locations in Superior, Poplar, Solon Springs, Esco, Hermantown, Hibbing, and Duluth. National Bank of Commerce, make more possible. So that gives you a quick overview of where the Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks stand here heading into this contest here in Superior. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break and come back and throw things down to the field for the introduction of the 2 teams by our public address announcer for the evening, Mark Fleischer, the national anthem, and then the opening kick of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks. That'll come up right after this. This is UWS Men's Soccer on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network.
let's meet the starters for tonight's match, starting with the Lumberjacks from Northland College. The starting lineups are sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. Junior wearing number 3, Furman Mendoza. Freshman number 6, Franks Makita. Freshman number 11, Avery Zinger. Freshman wearing number 18, Chris Gomez. Freshman number 20, Jude Ailing. Freshman number 24, Deshaun Williams. Freshman number 27, LeBron Osu. Senior number 28, Julian Rofalo. Senior number 30, Jaden Jones. Freshman number 32, Keenan Bayer. And freshman number 84, Rodrigo Chavez. The head coach of Northland College is Lee Dennis. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your UWS Yellow Jackets. Your goalkeeper tonight is a junior here from England wearing number 00, Patrick Sessions. On defense, a sophomore from London, England, wearing number 4, Adam Keppel. A senior defenseman, also here from England, number 5, Harry Embler. A sophomore here from London, wearing number 6, Orlando Fertelman. A senior wearing number 8 at midfield from England, Finley Purnell. A senior forward wearing number 9 from Norway, Nikolai Stoker. A freshman here from England wearing number 11, Kyle Messingham. A senior from Waunakee, Wisconsin, defenseman number 12, Zach Tiemeyer. And senior defenseman, wearing number 14 from Sweden, William Feinstrom. A freshman forward from Wales, wearing number 29, Ellis James. And a junior forward from Wales, wearing number 31, Joel Thomas. Jake Myron. Gus Nascimento and Brandon Stemwettle. Your head coach now in his 17th season is Joe Mooney. And now this message from the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference.
By the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference Student Athlete Advisory Committee. We ask all spectators to respect and honor the hard work of the student athletes, coaches, and officials in today's contest by cheering in a positive manner for your team. Please refrain from the use of any sexist, racist, homophobic, derogatory language, including personal comments directed toward any individual. The administration of UW Superior, specifically today's contest manager, reserve the right to remove any individual violating this conduct policy or demonstrating any other form of inappropriate behavior. Thank you for respecting the spirit of NCAA Division III, the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference, and UW Superior.
At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and face the flag if you are able. And gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So the national anthem has been played. The two teams have been introduced by our public address announcer for the evening, Mark Fleischer, and we are moments away from getting this Upper Midwest Athletic Conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks underway. Matt Johnson here alongside all of our production crew from Yellow Jacket TV. Thank you for joining us on this evening. By the way, those starting lineups are brought to you by Superior Choice Credit Union, your friendly local credit union here to meet your financial needs, with 12 locations in northeast Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin, serving its 37,000 members. Yellow Jackets, as I mentioned in the pregame, 5-2-2 on the season. Northland at 0-7 heading into this contest here tonight. A couple of lineup changes for the Yellow Jackets since their last outing against Bethany Lutheran. Yellow Jackets changing over the lineup. 9 new players in the lineup here tonight from the starting 11 against the Vikings. Saves to his credit, a save percentage of .633 and a record of 0-7. He'll be in goal for the Lumberjacks. These two teams will meet again, by the way, later on in October. In fact, October 30th, the last day of the month, at Ponzio Stadium in Ashland. 4:30 p.m. the opening kick there. A quick reminder also, our next broadcast of Yellow Jackets men's soccer will come up Saturday, October 12th versus Minnesota Morris, 1 p.m. The opening kick, 12:45 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and Yellow Jacket TV. That'll also be the grand opening of Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, so a very special day coming up in about 10 days' time here for the Yellow Jackets, as they will be opening up finally, at long last, their home stadium, their new home stadium, which will be the home of Yellow Jacket men's and women's soccer, as well as outdoor track and field. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets on the field right now, wearing their white jerseys, going from right to left in this opening 45 minutes. The Lumberjacks in their traveling navy blue, they'll be going from left to right in this opening half. Series notes, the Yellow Jackets lead the all-time series with Northland, 29 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws since their first ever matchup back on September 20th, 1998. Yellow Jackets look like they will kick off first here. We're just awaiting the opening kick. Give me some more of those notes, by the way, once we get the game underway. Nikolai Stoker standing over the ball. There's the opening kick, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn, Northern Wisconsin's Island Getaway, and we are officially underway. Yellow Jackets and Northland, these two teams meeting for the first time this season. Yellow Jackets on a 19-0-2 run against Northland, 21 straight unbeaten. That dates all the way back, by the way, to 2009. Yellow Jackets sweeping the season series from the Lumberjacks a year ago, defeating Northland 6-2 on September 27th, 2023, before sweeping the season series with a tight 2-1 victory on October 24th right here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Yellow Jackets in possession at the moment. Here's Nikolai Stoker playing it back toward the midfield stripe. Bending ball now from Harry Ambler near side. This is Adam Cathell for the Yellow Jackets, getting a start on the left side tonight. Crossing the ball in, back post, ball's loose. Takes a deflection, will be grabbed by Chavez, and you hold on to it here. Yellow Jackets 24 goals for, 7 against this season, and have pitched a shutout through their first 4 UMAC conference games. As this ball headed forward now, here's Kyle Massingham. One of the leading scorers for the Yellow Jackets, the freshman out of England. 3 goals and 2 assists for him in his rookie campaign here for UWS, as the Jackets will play to the far side. Zach Tiemeyer. Back in the middle now, William Meinstrom wearing the captain's armband tonight for UWS. Near side, Adam Caffel. Caffel with some space now on the left foot. Plays it now toward the edge of the 18. Ellis James getting a start for the Jackets. Plays it down now toward the goal line, and it'll be a little bit too heavy there of a touch for Nikolai Stoker, and able to run it down. It'll be a goal kick here coming up. It's been a struggle for the Lumberjacks. I think just about everybody is aware of the difficulties Northland College as a whole has been dealing with since last spring. Announced the school was going to close, and a last-ditch effort was made to raise enough money to keep the school open for another year. Those efforts were ultimately successful. Northland still open as of now, obviously. Coach Lee Dennis, who was the assistant under former head coach Greg Gilmore, now in his first season at the helm. Dennis, who played his college soccer at Northland, coaching his alma mater here tonight for Northland against the Yellow Jackets. Zach Tiemeyer on the right foot now for the Yellow Jackets. Northland playing all 11 behind the ball. And we'll see who is given the opportunity to take the penalty kick here for UWS. Looks like it's going to be Nikolai Stoker that'll be expected here to take this one. Stoker for the Yellow Jackets, stepping up now to the penalty spot. Steps up, and he tucks it into the corner for the goal. Stoker with his first goal of the season. From 2:52 the time on that one. Jackets already up 1-0 here. Goal number 25 on the season. So Ellis James draws the penalty kick. And just like that, UWS up by the score of 1-0. That penalty kick, by the way, sponsored by Superior Water, Light, and Power. Great service, even better at swlp.com, excuse me there. 1-0 Yellow Jackets in the lead. As the Jackets playing it up on the far side, it'll be cleared away with the left foot. Crowd still filing in. Plenty of Yellow Jacket athletes attending here tonight. It's swarm night tonight, I believe. That's why everybody's here. As off the throw now, far side, T-Meyer. Will Mindstrom for the Jackets, angling a ball toward the 18. Cleared away by Northland. Finds its way for Adam Kaffel. And UWS will reset now. Now bending ball for Kaffel. Takes a deflection, trying to come in as Ellis James. He'll get there first, and he'll score! That goal coming at 3:56, so the Jackets 2 goals in the first 4 minutes for Ellis James. Ball came through the middle, took a deflection. James able to pick it up and tuck that one home. For James, that'll be his first goal of the season, and the Jackets up now 2-0. Off the kickoff, Jackets now with the interception. Joel Thomas. And there's James now again having that ball taken off his foot. So James draws the penalty kick to score the game's first goal. Then he scores the second one himself, unassisted, to make it 2-0. Now it's Harry Ambler. Ambler for the Jackets. Playing it back now, Zach T-Meyer. Stoker outside Adam Kaffel, the sophomore now. Playing it on now here is UWS Stoker. His ball back through the middle. Intercepted now by the Lumberjacks, trying to come back to their direction. Now stolen away. Laying it up. Here's a shot by Finley Purnell, and that one will ride high and go wide. Finley Purnell getting the start tonight. Leaves that ball wide of the far post, high over the bar, and score remains now 2-0. Barely 5 minutes elapsed here. Opening 45 minutes from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Off the goal kick, taken by Chavez. It'll be out of play far side of the field. And the Jackets now will play it in. Will Mindstrom, left-footed ball far side. Joel Thomas wide open over there. Heavy touch there by Thomas. Loses the handle on it. Cleared back up the middle, and the Jackets now will reset again. T-Meyer for Mindstrom. Will Mindstrom now with some space on the left foot. Playing it to the edge of the 18, and that one will go a little bit too long for Nikolai Stoker. And we'll have a goal kick coming up now for Chavez. Very pleasant night for soccer here. Slight breeze. Temperature's gotten in the low to mid-70s today here in the Twin Ports. Off the goal kick toward midfield. Purnell, the first one there with the head ball. Now Purnell far side. Angling a ball. James continuing it on now. Massingham back. Here's James again. Left-footed shot. That one takes a deflection. Through the middle of the 18. Cleared away by the Lumberjacks momentarily. Now sent right back in. Now to the far side of the field. Massingham will let it go over. We'll have a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Far side. UWS goals from Nikolai Stoker at 2:52 and Ellis James at 3:56 to make it 2-0 here. Still very early in half number one. Long throw here coming up. Zach Tiemeyer on the toss. Chavez will punch it away. Tiemeyer will gather. Edge of the 18. Ball crossing into the middle. Purnell now trying to settle it. Kicks it back outside. Another cross from Tiemeyer. This one flicked out by the Lumberjacks. Where Adam Caffel will take it in deep now. I'll try to get a cross away. And it'll go out of play. And we'll have our first corner kick here. Massingham jogging over will take it here for the Yellow Jackets. Massingham bending ball. Back post rising up, trying to head it down was Mindstrom, and it'll go out of play. And they're going to say it was last touched by the Lumberjacks, so UWS will get another crack at it here. Off this corner kick, cleared up. Back for Massingham now, edge of the 18, and now we'll have another corner kick here for the Jackets. Took a deflection off a Northland defender. That being Furman Mendoza. A lot of freshmen in the lineup here tonight. Northland having a full turnover of their team as the corner kick came in and over the end line far side off of Joel Thomas. Goal kick here coming up. Back to 3 quick corner kicks here. And the goal kick here coming up from Rodrigo Chavez, freshman from Miami, Florida. There's a ride toward midfield. Headed down far side. Harry Ambler now to the outside. Joel Thomas. Will Mindstrom. Massingham. To the outside now. Joel Thomas. Ball toward the 18. Massingham now trying to play it through the middle. That one broken up. Just about all the Lumberjacks now are back near the 18 defending. And now we'll have ball out far side off of UWS. Throw coming up here for Northland. Approaching the 10-minute mark here of the opening half. 2 goals for the Jackets in less than 2 minutes. Has them ahead by a pair as Sessions playing it near side. Caffel will range back to pick it up. Harry Ambler. Tiemeyer now for UWS. Far side of the field now, Thomas. Off in the corner. Run down by Finley Purnell for UWS. Now Thomas, and that cross got away from him a little bit there. A little too high and over the end line. Goal kick here coming up. Chavez lining this one up. His goal kick coming toward midfield, headed down. Now back through the middle. Jackets turning it back now. Here's James popping it into the air. Fertelman for the Yellow Jackets. Orlando Fertelman trying to hit Adam Caffel. And it'll go out of play near side. We'll have a throw here coming up. Off the throw, Orlando Fertelman, the sophomore. Stoker to the outside, Caffel. Caffel getting a step inside now on the left foot. Through the middle, here's the shot by Massingham, and that one will deflect out, and we'll have a corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Massingham, 3 goals, 2 assists, as I mentioned. That's second in the team in scoring, by the way. Jackets so far have gotten goals from a number of different players. Leading scorer Josh Bellamy, 4 goals and 4 assists. As Massingham's corner kick is grabbed. by Chavez. He'll hold on to it here. 3 goals also for Freddie Watson, who is not in the starting lineup tonight. 3 goals for Jake Kidd, and 2 goals and 2 assists for Felipe Oliveira. Then a host of Yellow Jackets with a single goal each. 2 more guys getting their first goal tonight. And Nikolai Stoker and Ellis James. In the meantime, UWS in their own end of the field now as they play it to the far side. Here's Joel Thomas. Having a ball now. Here's Finley Purnell for the Yellow Jackets. Now it's Thomas. Far side, Ellis James now, and they'll have no call on that one. They were looking for a foul. No one forthcoming from our center referee. Goal kick here coming up. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets? Tune into Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Garver and me throughout the year as we sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV, on UWS, yellowjackets.com/podcast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast. As Chavez in his latest goal kick here toward midfield. T. Meyer getting ahead to it. And this one will be cleared out far side. It'll be a throw here coming up for UWS. Mindstrom now. Stoker. Ambler to the far side of the field. Off of a Northland head, far side, and it'll go out of play off of Thomas. We'll have a throw here coming up for the Lumberjacks. Approaching the quarter-hour mark here of the opening half. Throw comes in, now clear back up the middle. Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. Now Massingham. On the outside now, Thomas crossing it into the middle. Popped into the air. Finley Purnell trying to bring it down. Now Fertelman to the outside. Mindstrom, edge of the 18, now Stoker. Trying to turn and go, crosses it in toward the 6. Cleared back for Adam Caffel. Caffel for the Yellow Jackets. Mindstrom as they switch it. T. Meyer, Thomas, Harry Ambler now. Now Mindstrom loading up a shot. Save is made by Chavez. Rebound up the middle. Still loose. Purnell trying to step through. Still in the 18. Turning, here's Stoker. His shot takes the deflection. Now Ellis James with a shot, and that one will be saved and grabbed by Chavez. Northland just not able to clear the 6-yard box there in front of Chavez, and finally able to make the save on that one. He'll give it a ride back toward midfield. Carries in the Yellow Jacket territory. Ambler with the head ball now. Fertelman. Now ball forward. Adam Caffel for the Yellow Jackets. Mindstrom. Now Fertelman will drift back. Joel Thomas. Thomas for UWS. Fertelman now making a run toward the end line. Crosses it in. Ball is there, and they score. Massingham on the goal. The assist on that one to Orlando Fertelman. Yellow Jackets now up 3-0. That goal at 15:23. Massingham, his 4th of the season. A little deft touch there for the freshman from England. And the Jackets up now 3-0. Northland will kick off here, standing over it for them. Avery Zenger, a 6'1" freshman from Parrishville, New York. So he plays it all the way back now. And UWS now off the kick, takes possession. Here's Fertelman, who got the assist on that last goal. Now coming forward is Fertelman again. Here is Stoker. On the far side now for the latest goal scorer, Kyle Massingham. Now this one over the top looking for Massingham, and it'll run long. And we'll have a goal kick. Reminder at halftime, we will have our halftime programming sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. We'll hear from our sponsors here on Yellow Jacket TV. We'll also have our first half summary. We'll look at the first half stats and also catch you up on what else is happening around the Yellow Jacket Athletic Department. All that coming up at halftime. It's off the goal kick now. Fertelman bringing it down. Now they brought Stoker to the near side. Joel Thomas now playing on the left wing. They've moved Adam Cathell to the right. Foul called on UWS here. It'll be a free kick. 9 shots for the Yellow Jackets, 6 of them on target, and 3 so far in the back of the net. As Mendoza standing over this free kick now for the Lumberjacks. With the 3 goals now, Yellow Jackets now have 27 goals scored so far this season, while having surrendered just 7. Massingham now for UWS. We'll play it back. Here is Yellow Jackets' Will Mindstrom to the far side of the field. Long ball now over the top. Brought down in the middle. By the way, that's Rowan Wagner, who's in now for the Yellow Jackets, playing a defensive role on that far side. Now Finley Purnell. To the far side. Mindstrom. Now it's Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. Ben Lyman also in. Now he lines up a shot and gives it a ride, and that one will carry over the top of everything. So Lyman in for the Yellow Jackets. Expect a lot of substitutions here in this one before we go final on the evening here. .26:38 and counting remaining in the opening 45 minutes. Goals from Nikolai Stoker, Ellis James, and Kyle Massingham so far have the Yellow Jackets up 3-0. Northland now in their own end of the field. And we're going to have a throw now coming up for the Lumberjacks right in front of their own bench. Throw coming in. Lyman getting ahead to it. Now into the middle. Near side, Joel Thomas. The pass from Stoker. Thomas now coming in. Gets a shot away and just leaves it over the crossbar. Joel Thomas for the Yellow Jackets. Goal kick now for Chavez coming up here. A little star step move that time by Joel Thomas. Now in his junior campaign for UWS. Off the goal kick now up the middle. Here's Stoker. Massingham. To the outside now on the run. It's Thomas. Joel Thomas for the Yellow Jackets stepping inside near the 18. Stoker back for Thomas. Cleared up the middle now. Ben Lyman will touch it for Orlando Fertelman. Yellow Jackets still in possession here. Here is Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Jackets. Trying to play in the 18, looking for Stoker. And it'll deflect out off of the flag near side, and they're going to say it's a throw rather than a corner kick. So a throw coming up here for the Yellow Jackets More than 20 minutes into this opening half. 3 goals up on the board. And looks like it'll be Adam Caffel that'll take the throw here. Caffel for UWS. Throw comes in. Couple players going up for it. Getting a piece of it there was Massingham, and making the save there is going to be Chavez. He'll hold on to it. Not quite halfway through this opening 45 minutes. And Chavez gives it a ride. Lyman getting his head to it for the Yellow Jackets. Back through the middle, Lyman again getting ahead to it. Now ball through the middle, and that will be an offside call here against Northland. First time that the Lumberjacks have really come forward in this game. And off the restart, UWS far side now. Joel Thomas back on the right side. Thomas will go all the way back now. Wagner for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. He'll now square it. Here's Will Mindstrom. Stoker. Mindstrom. Fertelman now. Now Fertelman. Caffel. Fertelman now. Flicked on now by Thomas. Flag stays down. Here's Stoker. Back through the middle. Thomas with the volley attempt, and that one will go wide of the post. Some nice movement there by UWS, creating that opportunity for Joel Thomas. And another goal kick here coming up. And we're going to have a substitution here. Will Mindstrom's going to check out, it appears. And it's going to be Jacob Wiles that's going to check in here. Another sophomore. You got to look at Wiles on your screen. And off the goal kick. Massingham bringing it down. Purnell now playing it into space. The Yellow Jacket player goes down. Ellis James again, and they're going to have a foul called now and a yellow card here against the Northland player. And a free kick here coming up. That's our first yellow card, by the way. Comes at 21:39 remaining in the opening half. And a couple of Yellow Jackets standing over this one. Looks like it's might be Fertelman on the right foot here, looks like, for the Yellow Jackets. Everybody else is lining up top of the 18. And Fertelman awaiting the go-ahead from our center referee here. Northland employing looks like a 3, maybe 4-player wall. About 5 or 6 yards into the 18. Fertelman now, off the whistle. Gets a shot away and he scores. Fertelman off the free kick. That one coming at 23-23. And the Jackets up now 4-0. Unassisted tally for Orlando Fertelman. And UWS well on their way here. They announced it as Purnell. I'm pretty sure it was Fertelman. But either way, it's 4-0. Yellow Jackets in the lead here. As Joel Thomas gets brought down. So Fertelman on the goal. I'm going to leave it as Orlando Fertelman until I hear differently. In the meantime, like I said, 4-0. Yellow Jackets in the lead now. Northland trying to come forward. This is Keenan Bayer playing it near side. Mendoza making the run. And he's bumped off the ball now. Shoulder to shoulder by Ben Lyman. Ball stayed in. And then Mendoza with a heavy touch. Wiles able to get his left foot to it. Plays it forward. And now the Yellow Jackets Caffel plays it forward and out of play. We'll have a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. And as the throw comes in, Ellis James now coming in left side. Crosses it through the middle of the 18. Right up the middle. And that one knocked away from Purnell. As the throw comes in. Left-footed shot. Taken by Fertelman. That one knocked down. Yellow Jackets will go all the way back now. Ben Lyman. Rowan Wagner. Now through the middle, and this one will be cleared. Back up the middle. Taken back. Now here's Wiles. Jacob Wiles. Joel Thomas now going toward the end line, and Thomas is down on the far side. A little bit slow in getting up. In fact, he's not getting up at all. Clock continuing to move. The referee has not stopped the clock as of yet. And Thomas just taking his time getting back to his feet. Looks like he's all right. Looks like he's going to try to walk it off on that far side. It'll be a free kick here for UWS. Kyle Massingham will stand over this one on the right foot for UWS. Jackets into the 18 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. Massingham awaiting the whistle. Here it is. Bending ball, going up for the head ball was Wiles, and he leaves it over the top of the bar. Goal kick here coming up for Northland. Jackets with 4 goals so far in the first 25 minutes lead this game by the score of 4-0. Chavez will line this one up. Goal kick now brought down off the head of Fertelman to the corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Approaching 17 minutes remaining here. Opening 45 from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. And Swinger coming in now, far side flag. Headed up in the air. Fertelman now trying to bring it down. Now up the far side of the field. Taking back, here's Thomas. And now this one will be sent out here off the foot of Ellis James. Another corner kick here for UWS. Massive humanity bunching into the 6 as the latest corner kick here coming in swinger. Back post. Chavez getting his hand to it. Now bending ball coming in. Making the save off the right foot of Thomas was Chavez, and now they punch it right back up the middle. Fertelman now. Massingham trying to get it through the middle. Broken up. Bayer now for Northland trying to go up the far side. Reading the play was Wagner. Rowan Wagner for the Yellow Jackets toward Nikolai Stoker. Has that one broken up. Jackets already have 17 shots in this game, including 9 on target. Stoker now for the Yellow Jackets will play it back. Jacob Wiles. Fertelman. And Ben Lyman will settle it down now for UWS. Far side of the field. Rowan Wagner. And Ben Lyman now. Lyman. Turning it on now. Fertelman on the 18. Caffel. Fertelman again. It's been a busy first half as Orlando Fertelman. Goal and assist here so far for him. Lyman for the Yellow Jackets. Top of the 18, it's Thomas. 3 Lumberjacks around him. Loses possession. Northland's LeBron Owusu. Tried to go to the far side, intercepted by Massingham. Now this one will be tackled out far side of the field off of the foot of Stoker by a Northland defender, which will result in a corner kick. And now the Jackets with a full lineup change here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like new players coming in here. Under a quarter of an hour remaining here in the half. Elijah and Jordan Altman checking in for UWS. Melvin Anderson also in. Teo Figueiredo for the Yellow Jackets also in. Eli Benson also in for the first time as off the corner kick. Through Miller, here's the head ball, and that one will ride high. And over the top, we'll have a goal kick. That was Ben Lyman, by the way, getting his head to that one. Goal kick here coming up for Chavez. If you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket fan shop and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. Melvin Anderson in now for UWS. We'll play it short. Callum Greenan, former Duluth East Greyhound for UWS. Now we'll send it to the far side of the field. Here's Wagner. Long ball over the top. Rising up was Elijah Altman. Couldn't bring it down. Greenan tried to follow that one up. Now it's cleared back up the middle. And I think we're going to have a handball called on the Yellow Jackets. Greenan. Free kick here coming up. Just over 12 minutes remaining in the opening half. It's been all Yellow Jackets so far. 4 different goal scorers for UWS. Stoker, James, Massingham, and Fertelman for the Yellow Jackets here so far. As off this free kick to the outside now, Wagner will play it off of a Northland player, and it will be a goal kick here coming up for Patrick Sessions, who hasn't had much to do here so far. Off the restart now, Wiles for the Yellow Jackets. Playing a ball long. 10 for Anderson, headed down by Northland defensively. Elijah Altman for UWS. We'll play it short. Here's Anderson. He'll cut centrally. Elijah Altman now steps through. A left-footed ball into the middle. Figueiredo couldn't find it, and now Northland will just send it over the midfield stripe all the way back for Sessions. Eli Eli Benson for UWS playing that ball forward. Younger brother of former Yellow Jacket Noah Benson. As the throw comes in, now on the outside. Cross coming through. Bounds through. Picked up. Here's the shot attempt taken by Figueredo, and that one will ride high and wide. Teo Figueredo, transfer from Lake Superior College. Sends that one whistling high and wide of the near post. It'll be a goal kick here for Ricardo Chavez. 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the half. Now the goal kick, Anderson now sending it long. Guerrero now bringing it down. He'll flick now from Elijah Altman. Continuing it on now on the outside. Greenan for the Yellow Jackets. Taken off of his foot. Now Anderson, and he'll run a real estate near side. We'll have a throw here coming up. Throw coming in, Anderson heads it down. Eli Benson's ball through the middle takes a deflection. Now Anderson. Melvin Anderson for the Yellow Jackets will play it back now. Here's Ben Lyman. For Wagner. Angling ball brought down by Northland. Teo Figueredo for the Yellow Jackets. The Brazilian now for the Swede. Melvin Anderson trying to cross it in with the left foot, and that one will go out of play. We'll have a corner kick here coming up for UWS. There's the corner kick. Cleared away by Northland, far side of the field, and we'll have a throw now for UWS. And Northland able to break back to their direction. Pass to the middle, intercepted. Wagner. Jordan Altman now in the middle. Now Anderson near side. He can step inside now. Philip Jopes for the Yellow Jackets, the German midfielder. Now Elijah Altman gets a shot away. Save was made by Chavez. Rebound was there. Jordan Altman couldn't find it, and that'll be cleared up to the far side of the field. And cleared in the Yellow Jacket bench. Far side of the field. As I just mentioned, throw for UWS. Jackets take it quickly. Now UWS switching the field for Anderson. Elijah Altman. Wiles. Anderson now. Edge of the Northland 18. Now there's a long shot. That one will be gloved wide. Big hit there that time off the right foot of Eli Benson. And the Superior native will draw another corner kick opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Benson, the freshman. Getting the hit there. Corner kick for UWS, far side of the field. And here's the bending ball into the 18, cleared back up the middle. Anderson will run it down. Now for the aforementioned Eli Benson. Jordan Altman now. And Northland will clear that one back up the middle. 5 minutes and change now, separating us from halftime. Halftime programming is this one now in for Jordan Altman, who's a step offside, and it'll be a free kick for Northland. Sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. We'll have our first half summary, first half stats here from this one. This will catch you up on everything happening with Yellow Jacket Athletics. Follow our busiest season on campus with multiple teams in action. A few teams coming up on their respective championship weekends as well. So we'll talk all about that at halftime. Just over 5 minutes from now. Here's a crossing ball now in the 6. Elijah Altman now, Melvin Anderson. Turns, gets a shot away. Save is made by Chavez, and he'll punch it. Stays in. Actually, they're going to say no, it did not. It's going to be a corner kick far side. Shot number 21, and save number 8 for Chavez results in a corner kick far side here for the Yellow Jackets. So we're now under 5 minutes remaining in the half. Bending ball up the middle, bounce through everybody. Elijah Altman will be the first one to track it down. Inside out move now, trying to step over, gets all the way deep, now crosses across the middle, and it'll be an own goal. Elijah Altman's the one who played it in. Took a deflection off the Northland defender in the middle. I believe that was Noah Del Vecchio. Never fun when that happens to a defensive player. But it is goal number 5, and the Yellow Jackets getting the goal now, that one at 40-41. So it's Elijah Altman that gets the, technically I suppose that'll be, like I said, counted as an own goal. Free to kick for Northland now, far side of the field. Jackets up 5-0 as here's long ball coming into the Yellow Jacket 18. Lyman able to get ahead to it. Now Elijah Altman playing it off now. Melvin Anderson making a long run now on the left foot. And a clearing ball up the middle. Lyman getting his head to it. Now Eli Benson trying to bring it down. Greenan now will play it back. Now Melvin Anderson. Jordan Altman, edge of the 18. Melvin Anderson. Bending ball, and that one will sail through everybody and we'll go to the far side. We'll have a throw here coming up. 2 minutes, 50 seconds now remaining. As the throw comes in. Lyman, Anderson, Benson. Jopes over the top, and now here's a shot attempt now. Or a flick attempt anyway, taken there by Jordan Altman. That'll ride high and through everything. About to go under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Goal kick for Chavez now coming up here. Green getting ahead to it. Now the Altmans come in. Elijah on the right foot. Had Jordan with him. Couldn't get the ball to him, however, as he lost possession. Picks it back up. Now crossing it into the middle. Headed away. Now Greenan. And it's sent it wide for Philip Jobst. That one now knocked away. And it'll go out of play as we're down to the last 80 seconds or so of this one. This opening 45 minutes, I should clarify. We still have a second half to play. As the throw comes in now, Jacob Wiles for the Yellow Jackets tracking back. Now Jobst for the Yellow Jackets. Elijah Altman. And to flick it through, the run was being made there by Eli Benson, and it'll pop up in the air. Under a minute remaining in the first half. It's been all Yellow Jackets, 5 goals. Yellow Jacket tallies coming from Nikolai Stoker, Ellis James, Kyle Massingham, and Orlando Fertelman, along with an own goal up from Northland's Del Vecchio. And it is 5-0. Now on the outside. Elijah Altman to the outside now. And the cross coming through gets cleared away. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the half. As the throw comes in. And that is how the opening 45 minutes will conclude here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Yellow Jackets with 5 goals up on the board. 4 different goal scorers plus an own goal off of a Northland defender has UWS up by half a 10 spot. Your score at the break, Yellow Jackets 5, Northland College nothing. We'll take a quick break and come back with our halftime show sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is UW Superior Men's Soccer, brought to you on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. Matt Johnson back here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Halftime, Yellow Jackets leading up by the score of 5-0. Been all Yellow Jackets here so far. Scored their first goal as we jump into our halftime programming. Sponsored, by the way, by Hovland Incorporated, providing concrete, masonry, and design to the Twin Ports and surrounding area. Hovland Incorporated, 218-722-1662. Jackets scoring their first goal, 2:52 into this one. Nikolai Stoker from the penalty spot off of a foul drawn by Ellis James. His first goal of the season at 2:52, like I said, to make it 1-0. Yellow Jackets then getting a goal from James, his first of the season at 3:56, unassisted. That made it 2-0, so 2 goals in the first 4 minutes, and the Jackets were off and running. Kyle Massingham then adding his co-team leading 4th goal of the season, an assist to Lorando Fertelman at 15:23 to make it 3-0. Then Fertelman on a free kick at 23:23 to make it 4-0. Stayed that way until 40-41 when Elijah Altman forced a Northland own goal, and that's where we stand 5-0 at the break. Numbers in that first half: Yellow Jackets 23-0 these shots in the opening half, including 13-0 in shots on goal and 10 corner kicks already for the Yellow Jackets in this one. Only 1 yellow card in that first half. It was against Northland. It came late in the opening 45 minutes. A total of 4 fouls, so it was a clean game for the most part in that opening half. Both teams were whistled for 1 offsides. As far as goalkeeper saves in that first half, Patrick Sessions pitching a shutout for the Yellow Jackets, hasn't had to make a save as of yet. He's in goal for UWS. Meanwhile, Ricardo Chavez has made 8 saves so far for Northland through 45 minutes. So those are your numbers. Halfway home in this UMAC Conference contest here in Superior between the Yellow Jackets and Northland College. And with that being the case, we'll take another break and come back with more, including a look at what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Men's Soccer on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. More of our halftime programming here in Superior. Yellow Jackets leading at 5-0. We'll catch you up on what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics here. About 8 minutes or so away from the start of half number 2. Women's soccer now at 5-5 overall, 3-1 in the UMAC. Suffered their first UMAC loss for the 2024 campaign last time out by dropping a 3-2 decision to Bethany Lutheran on Saturday at Shields Field in Mankato. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got goals from Nia Wilson at 30-49 and Maya Holmquist at 80-45. By the way, for Holmquist, that's her 50th career goal, so congratulations to the senior from Buffalo, Minnesota. But the Vikings got goals from Elena Rubio, Riley Ping, and Roxy Rayberg, including Rayberg's goal at 83-27 to pick up the victory. The loss snapped an 8-game UWS winning streak in the all-time series that dated all the way back to October 12th of 2019. So a tough loss for UWS. For the game, the Yellow Jackets managed just 3 shots and 2 shots on target. Elizabeth Lowe took the loss in goal for UWS. Their next in action on Saturday, October 5th at Martin Luther. That'll be a 2 p.m. opening kick down in New Ulm, Minnesota. Their next at home Saturday, October 12th versus Minnesota Morris. 3:30 p.m. the opening kick, 3:15 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS. In here on Yellow Jacket TV, that is also the grand opening of the brand new Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. That'll be the second game of the doubleheader. The men will play the first game. Those will be the first two official collegiate athletic contests played at the brand new stadium. Should be a very fun day and a very festive day. That's the next time the Yellow Jackets will be back here on Yellow Jacket TV. While volleyball now at 13-5 overall, 3-0 in the UMAC. They extended their conference winning streak to 3 straight by sweeping Minnesota Morris 3-0 at Mortarelli Gymnasium on Saturday. In that match, the Yellow Jackets defeated Cougars by set scores of 25-15, 25-15, and 25-18. Very impressive performance by Coach Lynn Diedrich's team. For the match, the Yellow Jackets hitting 190 while limiting Morris just 095 hitting for the contest. Offensively, the Yellow Jackets were led by McKenna Holbein and Addie Gangle, who each racked up 10 kills in the match. From the setter position, Gabby Schwartz and Colleen Claude each had 17 assists, while defensively Jenna Anderson finished with a team-leading 20 digs. Anderson, by the way, was named UMAC Defensive Player of the Week for the 5th straight week. It's almost like it's just become her award now. So 5 straight weeks for her. Congratulations to the senior from Bemidji, Minnesota. They're next in action on Friday, taking on perennial league champions Northwestern. Friday, October 4th. That'll be at the Erickson Center down in St. Paul. 7 p.m. the opening serve there. They'll next be at home Friday, October 11th, right here on Yellow Jacket TV, taking on Bethany Lutheran for the first time this year. 7 p.m. the opening serve. Yours truly will be on with the pregame starting at 6:45. Men's and women's golf. The men competed at the 3-day Twin Cities Classic hosted by Gustavus Adolphus at the Elk River Golf Club. The Lynx at North Fork in the LeSueur Country Club on Saturday. On Saturday, Sunday, Monday, while the women competed at both the BLC invite on Friday and the MLC invite on Saturday. On the men's side, the Yellow Jackets placed 15th as a team at the Twin Cities Classic with a team score of 957, and were led by Nate Burke, who fired a 79 on the day. Finished the tournament with an individual score of 232. On the women's side, UWS placed 3rd at the BLC invite with a team score of 372, and were led by Olivia Wayenberg, who carded a 90 to place 7th in the individual standings. And at the MLC invite the following day, UWS again placed 3rd with a team score of 366, and were again led by Wayenberg, who fired an 88 to again place 7th individually. Up next for both teams, they're at their respective UMAC championships hosted by the Elk River Golf Club starting tomorrow and continuing until the final round on Saturday, October 5th. Men's and women's cross country were both idle last weekend. They'll both be in action at the Blue Gold invite hosted by UW Eau Claire at Whitetail Golf Course in Eau Claire on Friday afternoon. The women's race starts at 4:15 p.m. while the men's race begins at 5:15 p.m. And last but not least, men's tennis. They recently competed at the ITA Midwest Regionals hosted by Gustavus in St. Peter, Minnesota last Friday and Saturday. They're next in action on Saturday the 5th, so this coming Saturday, taking on Carleton at the Yellow Jacket Outdoor Tennis Complex, 2 p.m. the opening serve for Coach C.J. Schaffner in company against the Knights. 5-0 your score here. We'll take one more quick audio break and then come back with the start of the second 45 minutes of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks right after this. This is UWS Men's Soccer on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. We're back here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex to get a good look there at the Yellow Jacket huddle. They'll next be in action this coming weekend will the Yellow Jacket men taking on Martin Luther. 4:30 p.m. the opening kick of their next conference match on the road down in New Ulm. They'll next be at home on Saturday, October 12th, like I mentioned. Minnesota Morris. 1 p.m. the opening kick, 12:45 the pregame. That's a very special game, by the way. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS. And here on Yellow Jacket TV, yours truly on the pregame, starting at 12:45. Grand opening of Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, and the first ever official NCAA athletic event to be held at the stadium will be that contest. So it should be a very festive atmosphere. We're hoping that the weather will hold out and that we'll have a really, really good crowd for that one. So stick around for that. That'll be a fun night for Yellow Jacket sports and Yellow Jacket athletics overall. By the way, our next TV broadcast, by the way, on Yellow Jacket TV will be on Friday, the 11th of October, taking on Bethany Lutheran. That'll be a volleyball match. 7 p.m. the opening serve, 6:45 the pregame with yours truly on that one. As we begin the second half, Yellow Jackets going from left to right here in this second 45 minutes. Jackets with 5 goals up on the board. And looking for more here as we play on. Beautiful night for soccer as it turned out. Can't see if the flagpole to my left is moving at all. Maybe just a little bit, but not much. Haven't had as much wind here so far this season as we've had in years past. And as the second half is underway, Yellow Jackets now with Ellis James, far side, left-footed ball through the middle. Here's Nikolai Stoker, and he can't get around on that one. It'll be grabbed now by Chavez, who had a busy first half. 8 saves for him in the opening 45 minutes for Northland as he comes near side. Goals at 2:52, 3:56, 15:23, 23:23, and 40:41 of the opening half for the Yellow Jackets here tonight. As Finley Purnell now will play it short. Rowan Wagner now. Near side, Joel Thomas back in there for UWS. Now a ball through the middle for Stoker. Or into the middle for Stoker. That one will be cleared away far side of the field. We'll have a throw here coming up for UWS. Adam Caffel, the sophomore from England, will take it, it looks like, for the Yellow Jackets. Caffel lining up a long one here. Jackets flooding the box. Here's the throw. Bounce through. Rising up for it was Purnell. Couldn't find it. And then a shot attempt taken by Thomas. That one will ride out, deflected out off of a Northland defender, specifically Furman Mendoza. It'll be a corner kick, number 11 for UWS. Near side here. Ball played short. Now here's Fertelman. Bending the ball back post. Chavez getting a hand to it. Ball still there. And now one of the Yellow Jacket players takes a fall far side. I think it was Purnell, so it'll be a free kick here for UWS. Edge of the 18. Looks like it'll be Kyle Massingham who will stand over this one. Massingham, who, like I said, has become a regular contributor here for the Yellow Jackets in his freshman campaign. 4 goals now. Shares the team lead with Josh Bellamy, who, unlikely to play tonight, would be the best assessment I could come up with. As Massingham on the right foot. And that one will ride high over the bar. Tried to go up and over. Went up, never came down. At least not toward the goal. And it'll be a goal kick now coming up here for Ricardo Chavez, who, like I said, has had a busy night so far. 8 saves and counting for him in this one. As off the goal kick now coming up the middle. Massingham getting ahead to it. Stoker now. James couldn't find it. Now Northland trying to break back to their direction. Lyman ran headlong into Keenan Bayer. Now a ball forward. James. Ellis James. Kyle Massingham with the shot right on target, and the save will be made. And Chavez is going to take his time here and just let the clock run. Can't say I blame him for that. Approaching 5 minutes elapsed here, second half. And Chavez giving a ride toward midfield. Now Purnell takes possession. Pulling Purnell now to the outside, Rowan Wagner. Near side, Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. Outside now, Ellis James, edge of the 18. James now stepping inside, gets a shot away. That one comes in on goal. Fumbled momentarily. Ball still loose, and they're going to call a foul here on Massingham. As he came in looking for the rebound. Chavez will take the free kick here for the Lumberjacks. Toward midfield. Frillman bringing it down. Now into space. Hit the heel there of James. Now out on top. And a ball through the middle. That one will roll over. Purnell trying to send it in there, looking for James, I think. Another goal kick here coming up. Jackets looking for win number 6 on the season overall. They're 5th in conference play. Off the goal kick, near side, and that one will come out for a throw here coming up for UWS. Wagner's throw. Here's James. Has Purnell with him. Bending ball through the middle, looking for Stoker, headed away now by the Lumberjacks defensively. It'll be a throw far side. And Adam Caffel is calling for the throw here for UWS. We'll take it quickly. Orlando Fertelman. Will Mindstrom now near side. Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets. Ellis James takes it deep. Out through the middle. Here's a shot off the crossbar, and that one will be grabbed. That was Joel Thomas getting that shot away. That close, making it half a dozen for the Jackets on the night. But the crossbar, the friend here of Chavez, he grabs it off the rebound, and we remain at 5-0. Ride toward midfield now, brought down. Here's UWS's Orlando Fertelman on the far side. Stoker now. Crossing it, top of the 18. Brought down now. Finley Purnell for the Yellow Jackets to the outside. Here's Thomas. Joel Thomas gets a shot away and hits, this time, the football crossbar. Goal kick coming up here. Nearly 8 minutes elapsed here in half number 2. Like I said, turned into a really nice night here. Look at Northland head coach Lee Dennis there. Like I said, he was a longtime assistant coach under former Northland bench boss Greg Gilmore, who moved on, is now coaching at Salem University out on the East Coast. Dennis remaining in his first season at the helm of the Northland program, and we're going to have a penalty kick here as James draws this one. That one will stop the clock. 36:47 now left as James came racing in on the right, and we'll see which Yellow Jacket steps up to take this one. It might be Stoker. Actually, it looks like it's going to be James that's going to take it. Has 1 goal tonight, looking for his second. And Ellis James slots it into the side. goal coming at 52-13. So James his second penalty kick goal. James has had himself a nice night. Drawn 2 penalty kicks. So scored 2 goals. And the Jackets now have officially potted a half dozen in this one. 6-0 your score. And we're going to have a foul called here on James. Wagner now near side. James again. Thomas on the overlap. Top of the 18. Massingham, he'll get a shot away. Off the crossbar again. Rebounds there. Thomas can't find it. Still loose. Here's a shot by Stoker, and that one will be saved with the feet. For Kyle Chavez, corner kick here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Off the corner kick. Right to the far side of the field. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets plays it in. Stoker. Jacob Wiles trying to get his head to it after he just checked in a moment ago. Now Thomas. Through the middle. Lumberjacks trying to clear toward midfield. Fertelman for UWS. Now Caffel. Adam Caffel. Stoker trying to continue it on. That one broken up by Northland defensively. Now popped up in the middle of the air. The Yellow Jackets, Will Mindstrom. Fertelman to the outside. Caffel racing it. Racing it down far side, trying to play it in for Stoker. They're back up the middle. Finley Purnell now. Purnell for the Yellow Jackets. And finally out far side of the field off of Mindstrom. It'll be a throw here for Northland. Throw coming up right at midfield here. There's Fertelman. Near side now, Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets. To the outside, James. Ellis James on a sharp angle. Crosses across the face of goal. Sends it across the face of goal, I should say. Far side will be run down now. Here's Purnell. Left foot across now, and that one sprays off the left foot. It'll be a goal kick here coming up for Northland. All quiet on the Yellow Jacket bench. Nobody warming up over there. I assume that'll change here over the next about 12 to 13 minutes. Yeah, Chavez will line this one up. We'll have a brief post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy. Once we go final here is off the goal kick. Now here's James. Trying to step inside, Ellis James. Oh, this one will be cleared near side of the field. And Joel Thomas will just play it off from Northland defender. Quick throw taken now by the Welshman. Here's Massingham. And we'll have a foul called. Right near the Northland 18-yard box. Massingham standing over this one. Looks like Northland's going to have a 3-player wall here in front of Chavez. Massingham. And overcooked it a bit for the back post. It'll be a goal kick here coming up for Northland. Jackets now up to 31 shots in this contest, including 17 on target. Goal kick taken here. Now it's UWS's Joel Thomas. James back for Thomas. Takes it toward the end line. Crosses it into the 6. Here's a shot and they score. Massingham with his second. 5th on the season. And UWS now up 7-0. Massingham, by the way, with that goal, that's his 5th of the season. He takes over the team lead in that regard. That goal coming at 58-54. So Massingham the goal, the assist to Joel Thomas. Finley Purnell now. It was Massingham. Now ball through the middle, back post, and that one gets through everybody. Was I right about that? Yep, that's what I thought. Just making sure I got that right with my production folks here at Yellow Jacket TV. Massingham with 2 goals on the night. 2 goals for Ellis James, additional goals from Stoker. And Fertelman to go along with an own goal created by Elijah Altman. And the Jackets up by a touchdown plus converted extra point at 7-0. Now it's Mindstrom. Playing it near side, Joel Thomas. Rowan Wagner now for the Yellow Jackets. Second ball now for Massingham. Here's Wiles. And Jacob Wiles will get a shot away with the right foot. That one will be grabbed by Chavez, and he'll just take his time and then take a dive there on the far side as he smothers it off the turf. Less than a half hour remaining here to be played on the evening. Jackets came in with 24 goals on the season. They now have 31. Still have not been scored on in UMAC conference competition this season. Jackets with 31 goals for and 7 against this season, on their way to being 6-2-2. And that match with Martin Luther on Saturday. UWS now coming forward. Wagner. Jacob Wiles for the Yellow Jackets through the middle. Caffel now will play it to the outside, trying to release it for Orlando Fertelman. There was Massingham. Gets cleared up the far side. Now Mindstrom. Caffel Back outside. Massingham. Now it's Caffel. Adam Caffel for UWS. Jacob Wiles. It's a step and then fires one over the top and wide of the intended target.
Checking in for Northland College, number 52, Ethan Rubin.
Goal kick now coming up. Here it is. Taken by Chavez. Headed down now up the middle. Heel flick. Joel Thomas in the middle, and that one will be cleared away, and we'll have a a corner kick here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. It's a nice heel flick there by Ellis James, by the way, who, like I said, 2 goals tonight for James. His first 2 as a Yellow Jacket, so congratulations to him. 2 for Kyle Massingham. Left-footed ball through the middle, and they head it and they score. That's Nikolai Stoker on that goal. The assist will be from Ellis James. Goal number 8 for the Yellow Jackets. For Stoker, his second of the evening. That one coming at 64. Did I do the math here? 63, in fact, 0-1. So Stoker from James. His second of the night and his second of the season. And the Jackets cruising right along here now at 8-0. And as Northland off the restart, will send it all the way deep in the Yellow Jacket territory. Now the Jackets are going to make a substitution as Ethan Barker comes in for the first time, taking on Rowan Wagner. Now Finley Purnell will play it back, and here's Barker getting his first touch. Mindstrom for UWS. Fertelman now. Trying to squeeze that pass through the middle. That one broken up. Now Fertelman. Now angled near side. Here's Thomas. Joel Thomas. Now Massingham playing it over the top. Punched away as far as Joel Thomas. Thomas now through the middle. Massingham couldn't find it. Now Wiles to the outside. Caffel for the Yellow Jackets on the step over. Adam Caffel through the middle. Shot attempt there taken by Wiles. That one knocked down, and that'll be cleared up the middle. Actually, that was Massingham getting the shot attempt. My mistake. Now Mindstrom with the angling ball toward the 18. Switching the field now, edge of the 18 for Thomas. Joel Thomas now, inside out move. Crosses it across the face of goal, and that's another goal for UWS. Not sure that's going to be an own goal or not. It took a deflection. Let's go back and look at the replay on that one to see if it. See what we can see here on the replay on that one. Not sure if it's an own goal or not. Like I said, we're trying to. Yeah, it looks like it might have been an own goal there. Might give it to Thomas. He's the one that played it across the face. Either way, Thomas plays that one across. Now 9-0 your score. And UWS, like I said, in full control here now as we get the restart here. It's an own goal? Okay, thank you very much. Second own goal that Northland's given up tonight. Big thank you to Bradley Lellis, by the way, who's my production man here. He's looking at the replays as well. Turnover now by the Yellow Jackets. Oh, the Lumberjacks trying to come back the other direction. It was Sam Lewis, by the way, who was trying to make a move toward the goal. UWS, by the way, made a substitution in goal at the half. Dan Young is now in there playing goal. And this one now cleared out near side. Three goals in the second half for the Yellow Jackets. Excuse me, 4 goals. Here's a shot attempt. That one across the face of goal, and that one will bound wide, far side of the field. Massingham again coming in. We're not even halfway through, like I said, the second half. There's a look at the latest Yellow Jacket goal tender for the night. Goalkeeper, I should say, Daniel Young, 6'3" senior from Chino Hills, California. Came in at the break after Patrick Sessions had a quiet first 45 minutes. Now Mindstrom. Left-footed ball up the middle. And now Northland trying to come back on the long run. And we're going to have an offside here called. Sam Lewis. And we might have a yellow card here on the Yellow Jackets as well. It will be a yellow card. It'll be Barker that'll pick it up here for the Jackets. Free kick here coming up for Northland. Five goals in the first half, 4 in the second half. Just under 23 minutes remaining. And now I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so the offside call. They did. It's a very strange sequence here. Because of the yellow card, they were thinking that it must have been a foul on the Yellow Jackets, but they're going to call the offside. The offside overrules the foul. By rule, I think, is how that plays out. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Oh, okay, so they're going to rescind the yellow card. Okay, because the offside, yeah, that would make sense then. Okay, well, we got that mystery wrapped up then. So no yellow card. Wipe it out. They were going to give it to Ethan Barker, but never mind. We play on. Meanwhile, Elijah Altman is back into the contest here for the Yellow Jackets. As the throw comes in far side. Now here's Caffel. Or Furtleman, I should say, trying to play that ball through the middle. Broken up, far side of the field. Now ball into the 6. Here's a shot taken by Elijah Altman. Grabbed by Chavez. He'll hold on to it here. And he'll send the ball back toward midfield. And now we're going to have another stoppage here and a free kick here for the Yellow Jackets. They go quickly. Massingham. Altman. Massingham now again on the right foot. Playing it through, and that one will be cleared over the end line. We'll have a corner kick here for the Jackets. Approaching 20 minutes left on the evening here. 5-goal first half for the Jackets, 4 goals in the second half, 9 altogether. I was working my way up to the total here so far. 9 goals for UWS. Corner kick, far side flag here. Massingham looks like he'll take it. Bending ball through the middle. Skips through everybody. Wiles will run it down now, edge of the 18. And now we have a player down in the Northland goal area to our right. And that'll stop the clock with 20:42 now left. Ben Casper, our trainer on site, will come over and have a look at the Northland player in the Lumberjacks goal to my right. Meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets are going to make substitutions there. Anderson, looks like Eli Benson's going to come back in. Also coming back in will be Callum Greenan for the Yellow Jackets and Jordan Altman. Those are the 4 players standing on your screen right there that you're getting a good look at. And that was a quick rebound by the Northland player. Hopefully he's all right, far side of the field as he walks off under his own power. It was Labrano Owusu, by the way, who was the injured party. Hopefully, like I said, he's all right. And as we come back to live action, now a head ball over the top. It'll be a goal kick here. And now the Jackets will make the remainder of their substitutions here. Like I said, just over 20 minutes left in this one. It's been all Jackets from the opening kick tonight. Owusu, by the way, was replaced by Sam Holy, 6'4" junior from Chicago, Illinois, for Northland. As the goal kick now sent toward midfield. Headed into Yellow Jacket territory. And now Young. Far side of the field for Melvin Anderson. And Anderson gets fouled from behind. It'll be a free kick right in front of the Northland bench. Eli Benson couldn't quite corral it. It'll be cleared far side. Anderson off the throw. Now Elijah Altman getting a step. Comes into the 18. Got through about 3 Northland players. Now Anderson with a shot attempt. That one deflects. Off of traffic, far side of the field. Wiles in the middle now. Now ball outside. Mindstrom. Ball through the middle and they score. I think that might be Eli Benson who gets the goal on that one. Actually, it's Teo Figueiredo for the Yellow Jackets who will get that goal. Figueiredo on the goal, the assist to Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. 10-0 now. 18:38 left to play here on the evening. For Figueiredo, that's his second goal of the season, by the way. And we will have now off the kick. Ball play near side. So they're going to call a foul on the Jackets, I think. Either that or not. Staying over this one for the Jackets now is Philip Jobst, senior from Polheim, Germany. Now Figueiredo turning and getting a shot away with the right foot. Bends it wide to the near side. Looks like Owusu's going to come back in, so that's a good sign. Actually, it's a Northland player that has a jersey on I don't recognize. Throw coming up now near side. Owusu is back in, by the way. That's him on the ball right now, and now this one will go out of play, and we'll have a foul called on Figueiredo. Season high in goals for the Yellow Jackets tonight, 10 of them so far. The previous season high was 8 against North Central in their UMAC opener. Off the restart, Young now. Near side, Callum Greenan. Now it's Eli Benson. Ball sent to the far side now by Wiles. Coming in now, Elijah Altman at an angle. Has a couple of teammates with him. Altman now coming across the face of goal, and he'll lift this one over the top of the bar. Shot number 38 for UWS on the night. Ticking down toward the last quarter of an hour to be played on the evening. Now it's Jordan Altman. Melvin Anderson. Parker for the Yellow Jackets. In the middle now, Wiles. Over the top now, Elijah Altman got ahead to it, and he took a blow to the head from Chavez, and they're going to, I think, award another penalty kick. That's now 3. Chavez went up, caught Altman, and we'll have a penalty kick. 15:04 remaining on the clock here. And we'll see who gets to take this one. Jobst. It's going to be Wiles that's going to take it. Wiles looking for his first goal of the season. Hits the crossbar. Rebound is there, and Barker tucks it home for the goal. So Ethan Barker, freshman from Wales, off the penalty kick miss from Wiles, hit it hard. Got it off the crossbar and tucked home. .74.56 the time on that one. So now 11 goals on the night for UWS. And now Northland off the kick will send it into the Yellow Jacket 18. That one will be grabbed by Young. And now Jobst. Eli Benson to the outside. Jobst. Heading it over the top. Northland now with the half volley toward midfield. Wiles will bring it down. Now Jacob Wiles trying to come forward. Gets upended, and we'll have a foul called here against Northland. It's Deshaun Williams who got a piece of the Yellow Jackets' Jacob Wiles. It'll be a free kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Jobst will play it over the top. Chavez comes, rebound is there, and tipped wide. Got to give Chavez credit. He's hung in there pretty well. I mean, he's given up 11 goals tonight, but that was a really nice save by the native of Miami, Florida. On the outside. Here's a shot attempt. Another save is going to be made, and this one will actually trickle in off of the gloves. And who got that shot away? Was that Barker again? Yeah, looks like Ethan Barker getting another goal there. Jackets have scored 7 times now in this half. They lead at 12-0. So Barker with back-to-back goals. So the Jackets now with 2 goals each from Stoker, Massingham, James, and Barker. A couple of own goals in there as well. Orlando Fertelman with a goal. And now we're going to have a free kick here coming up. Thrown out for the Yellow Jackets near side. It'll be taken by Jobst. Melvin Anderson now for the Yellow Jackets. Figueiredo now. Jordan Altman. Elijah Altman. Wiles now playing it to the outside for Barker. Melvin Anderson will turn and get a shot away, and that one will carry through. It might have been a cross as well. A couple Yellow Jackets were in there. Jobst and Jordan Altman for the Yellow Jackets are making runs into the backside of the 18 there, but ball missed him by just a bit. Goal kick here coming up for Northland. Will Mindstrom winning it down off the head ball. And now a foul going to be called here on Barker. I think at this point that letting the clock run as much as possible will be in everyone's best interest here. Just over 10 minutes now left in this one. Trying to limit the amount of stoppages here, hoping nobody gets injured. Jackets going to be 6-2-2 after this one. Northland going to drop to 0-8. Jobst for the Yellow Jackets. Eli Benson. Williams trying to play that ball forward for Northland. Now Jobst sending it over the top. Elijah Altman. And Elijah Altman does a nice job to tightrope the end line, to keep it in. Good effort there from the freshman from Esco. Now up the middle, here's a shot attempt taken by Jobst, and that one will go high and wide to the right. Under 10 minutes now left on the evening. And we'll have a very abbreviated post-game show brought to you by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery after we go final here. No lack of players are candidates for player of the game, although I think I have a pretty clear indication of who I'm going to pick. But 8 minutes, 55 seconds is all that remains here in the night as Melvin Anderson for the Yellow Jackets into the middle. Barker. Elijah Altman has it taken off of his foot. Bounds over in the Yellow Jacket bench on the far side. And another throw here coming up now for UWS. That was Jordan Altman. As we go under 7.5 now left on the evening. Will Mindstrom now for UWS. And now he'll take a heavy foul there from Sam Holy off the restart. Eli Benson to the outside, Jobst. Jordan Altman. And Chavez to the near side. They'll go out of play. Throw in now for Greenan, and he'll send it to the far side now for Mindstrom. Anderson now trying to dance through a couple of Northland players as it's taken off of his foot. Back up the middle, here's Wiles. Greenan. Wiles. Nice job to keep it in there by Barker. Now Anderson far side. Melvin Anderson. Cleared back up the middle. Barker again. Ethan Barker. Stepping through everybody. Barker still has it on his foot, and he scores. Hat trick for Ethan Barker. And by the way, if this was in hockey, they call that a natural hat trick as he scores 3 straight goals. And we'll give him the hat trick on that one. So 3 goals now on the game for Ethan Barker. 5:47 now left. Eight goals in the second half now for UWS. UWS now with that one up to 37 goals on the season. Looks like Massingham's going to come back in one more time here. Now Jobst. Ball to the back post, and that one will bounce through. Under 5 minutes now left in this one. .30 shots on goal for the Yellow Jackets in this contest. This goal kick headed out by Eli Benson, resulting in a throw here for the Lumberjacks. Now back to the way. Here comes Northland's Bayer. He gets stripped of the ball. And now up the other direction, Yellow Jackets with Elijah Altman playing for Jordan Altman, far side. In the middle, shot attempt and another goal. It's Figueiredo on this one with 3:45 left. Figueiredo on the goal. The assist on that particular tally from Jordan Altman makes it 14-0. Ball bounding around. Benson now. Altman. Bending ball through the middle, and that one will be flicked wide. Off the head of Jordan Altman. Goal kick forthcoming. Headed down far side, Elijah Altman. Benson sending it toward goal. That one deflects wide and out. Throw here for the Yellow Jackets. And we'll have a throw now for Northland. Just over 2 minutes left in this one. Throw coming up. Bending ball now. Anderson trying to get a shot away. Cleared now through the middle. Mindstrom outside. Melvin Anderson now. 1:35 and counting. We'll jump right into our postgame show once we go final. Altman turns and gets a shot away. Kind of a wild attempt there by Elijah Altman. Under a minute now left in this one. Jackets take a couple days before they start thinking about the game with Martin Luther. Northland, by the way, will be playing Bethany Lutheran this weekend. Benson now in the middle. Here's Figueredo. Elijah Altman. Up the middle. Wiles to the outside. Anderson. 22 seconds left. Anderson will now curl the ball over the top. That should just about do it here. Ten seconds now left. And they're not even going to take the throw here. Everyone will just walk right off the field. Here we go, final score here. Yellow Jackets win it by the score of 14-0. We jump right into our post-game show brought to you by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. Synovus Energy, we energize the world to make people's lives better. Jackets scoring 5 times in the first half, 9 times in the second half, and they go on to win this one 14-0. Final numbers on this one, Jackets with 49 shots, 31 of them on goal. 14-0 in corner kicks in this one. Total of 12 fouls were called, 2 yellow cards, both of them against Northland. 17 saves in the contest for Ricardo Chavez to take the loss. Meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets get the shutout. Split in time and goal were Patrick Sessions and Daniel Young for the Yellow Jackets. Your post-game show player of the game, by the way, Ellis James, who got the Yellow Jackets off and running here in this one. Drew the first of 2 penalty kicks for himself on the day. In the first 2 minutes, the resulting penalty kick was put home by Nikolai Stoker. That was your game winner, and then James added 2 more goals to his tally before adding a second penalty kick as well, and also had an assist in this one. So Ellis James is your post-game show player of the game. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, as I mentioned throughout the broadcast, their next in action coming up this weekend. They'll be hitting the road, heading down to New Ulm, Minnesota to take on Martin Luther in a UMAC conference game. 4:30 p.m., the opening kick. Down in southern Minnesota, they'll next be at home Saturday, October 12th against Minnesota Morris. That'll be a 1 p.m. opening kick, 12:45 the pregame joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and here on Yellow Jacket TV. Yours surely be on with the pregame starting at that 12:45 time. Grand opening of Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, so that'll be a big day for Yellow Jacket Athletics, and it should be a fun atmosphere for all involved. That'll also be the first ever college athletic contest officially played at the new Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. So that shall be a fun one. Hopefully you'll be joining us for that one. Meanwhile, our next broadcast of Yellow Jacket Sports here on Yellow Jacket TV will come up the previous day before the 12th, that Friday night, October 11th, as the volleyball team back on the air to take on Bethany Lutheran. 7 p.m. the opening kick. Yours truly, again, here with the pregame starting at 6:45. Coach Leon Diedrich and the Yellow Jackets taking on the Vikings in volleyball. A big thank you to my entire production crew, led by Bradley Lellis and the Law Brothers, Harrison and Holden, and our entire crew here at Yellow Jacket TV. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we hope you'll join us for more Yellow Jacket men's soccer as the season moves on, especially on October 12th. Again, that grand opening of Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. So for Bradley, Harry, and Holden, this is Matt Johnson. One more time, repeating the final score. Yellow Jackets winning it 14-0 over Northland. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be talking again on the 12th of October. This has been Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer, brought to you by Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network.
Let's put our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically.